If you guys are looking to buy or sell your Rocket League items for money, then make sure to head to the first link in the description. You can buy absolutely any item that you want, and have now also included item bundles to save you guys even more money and save more from your purchase with code JAKRS at checkout. The new update is out very soon, as you guys know, and so I'm giving away 10 keys to a lucky subscriber. So make sure that you're subscribed, you turn on post notifications, drop a like on today's video, and leave a comment with your details down below and what your favorite item is going to be in this new Accelerator Crate. What's going on, guys? I'm JAKRS and welcome back to another Rocket League video on the channel, and today we're going to be focusing on the new exotic Chrono Wheels in the new Accelerator Crate, which will be coming out on 28th of September, which is just under 2 weeks time from now. You guys know for sure that when that crate comes out, I'll be doing a lot of things in that crate, such as crate openings and trade ups of the new items, so make sure to stay tuned on the channel for that. But for now, let's get straight into the information that we have so far on the Chrono Wheels, and then also later on in the video some cool things that we can do with these Chrono Wheels. So first of all, as you guys visit the Rocket League page and you go to the autumn update, you guys can see that it announced a new crate, and some of the contents inside of it includes some matte pearlescent paint finish, like we've got the glossy blocks in the last overdrive crate, and then we've also got some stuff like the new car, which I might have a video out on soon, and also some other items which you guys might not know will be coming to Rocket League soon that I have an idea of that I might make a video on soon as well. But for now, we're going to focus on the Chrono Wheels especially, and these wheels are like a mixture of the Pulsus wheels, the Discotheques and the Loopers all in one, so they're a pretty nice exotic, and there's a lot of things that we're going to talk about in this video to do with them, such as the price, what the colours of the variants of them might look like, and also some other things as well. So one quick thing I want to say just before we get into all the other things that we're going to do with these wheels is that just before they actually announced the autumn update, there was an announcement saying that they was going to release some new Brisk wheels that I think Nexif made a video on, and those Brisk wheels look really identical to the wheels, the Chrono Wheels, that they're actually going to release quite soon. And just before they announced these wheels, they actually cut their sponsorship with Rocket League, so Psyonix and Brisk were not together anymore, so they was not going to release that item, but kept the idea in mind. So I feel like this Chrono wheel is an idea taken from the Brisk wheel, and if I can find a picture of the Brisk wheel, I'll put it up on screen right now for you guys. But on the website, as we click on the exotic, we can see an awesome picture of these new wheels and also a slight animation that you guys, I'll have the link to in the description of today's video that you guys can take a look at. But the animation of the wheel looks really cool, and is sort of like an upgrade from the Pulsus wheel, just like how the Triplex was an upgrade from the Troika wheel. And so they're trying to, in my opinion, upgrade the wheels as they go through the newer crates. But there's one thing I want to touch on just before we look at the color variants, and that is the price. And in my opinion, I think these wheels, because they have no tread, are going to be similarly priced to the KALOS wheels when they drop, because they look quite similar to the KALOS but with a Pulsus sort of effect, because they have no tread at all, but they do have quite a nice animation on them, and that was with the turbo crate. So I think after a while, the crimson and white, of course, will be quite highly priced because they are one base color. Also, the black color will slowly rise up, I think, but it will be similarly priced to the grey, because grey slowly is becoming more popular as a secondary choice to the white. And also the purple and forest green are some similarly priced wheels that are underneath the crimson, so those wheels as well. I feel like the titanium white, when they first come out, will be worth about 70 keys, the crimson about 50, and I feel like the purple and the forest green will be about 35 to 40-ish worth of keys. Unless another thing that we need to keep in mind is the other exotic. For example, when the Nitro crate came out, the Draco was very popular only because the K2 wheel was very bad, and I know you guys need to, it's sort of hard to think of it like that, but if the Chrono wheels are really awesome, but then the other exotic is so much better, has a nice tread and a nice animation, then the Chrono wheels will be worth so much less than what we think they will be. But without further ado, what I've done is taken the picture that you guys can see on the screen right now from their website. I've actually taken this picture, and I've just like what I did with the overdrive crate when I made a little crate preview, but ENDO actually beat me to that video on this new Accelerator crate. So what I've decided to do is take the picture of these new wheels and not make an animation of them, but change the color to show you guys what it might look like to have each of the different colors of them. And so you guys might know before the crate comes out, when it does drop, which wheels you might want to buy, and keep that in mind how much you would want to also pay for them as well. So let's take a look at some of the color variants that we might be able to get quite soon. And I tried to get them as accurate as possible to the Pulsus, the Discotheque, and the Looper wheels. So the colors are very similar to that, so hopefully it should reflect an accurate view of what these new wheels should look like when they do drop. So I'm now going to show you guys the visual representations that I have of every different color. There are 13 different colors of each wheel in Rocket League, unless the regular wheel clashes with one of the colors that can be made possible. But the only problem that we have with these Chrono wheels is that the image that we're given here, we're hard to see whether this is the regular wheel that we're going to be getting of this wheel, or whether this is either the lime or saffron painted version of it. It looks more towards the lime, but could be saffron, or it could either be the regular. And I'm pretty sure that if this is the regular wheel, then there won't be a lime or saffron color of this wheel. Now transitioning over to the burnt sienna that I've made. These burnt sienna look quite similar to what I think the burnt sienna will look like, but the orange part in the center, that small little ring, should be a bit more brown in my opinion, but it is as close as what I could get it to be as looking like a burnt sienna wheel. Now this is most likely going to be the cheapest pair of Chrono wheels you can pick up after maybe the grey and also the blacks. I know that the orange and also the regular roulettes look quite similar, and that was what drove the price of them down, so the regular wheels might actually go down in price if they're actually similar to the saffron or lime painted version. Let's take a look now at the forest green version of these wheels, which are probably going to be some of the most expensive version of these Chrono wheels, up there with the crimson, the purple and the titanium white. And these wheels actually look really nice while editing it, and I feel like these wheels will be fully green. There won't be any dark or light green colors. This, as we know from seeing the black and white zombies, does drive the price of painted exotics up. And a movement on now to the pink, which also catch the glow of these Chrono wheels quite nicely like the forest green do, and I feel like this is also going to increase the value of wheels if they do glow quite nicely. Like the titanium white versions, when I show you quite soon, look so nice. They glow so much when I was editing this, and it was quite difficult to get each of these colors, but when you do get the color, it does look really nice. And while editing the pink, I found that it looked really similar to the pink loopers that you can buy. A color that will match the orange team quite nicely is of course the orange wheel, and these orange Chronos do look quite nice, but won't be as expensive as some of the other colors that we know will be worth quite a lot in the near future. We've now got the lime Chronos, a color that is slowly getting more popular, seeing that as the lime apex is worth over 200 keys. I know they are really rare, but the lime color of those do look really nice, as well as the lime Chronos, which are similar to the regular version, or the version that we was given on the website. And so there wasn't much change to the regular towards this, but they do still look really nice. I found that the black pulses have this really weird white edge to it, so I decided to give a white edge to these black wheels, which don't look as nice as some of the other colors. Onto the crimson now, a wheel that I feel will be worth about 50 keys on the release, but slowly might go down in value after people realize that they don't have too nice of a tread but still glow quite nicely. Now onto the cobalt, a wheel that will easily match the blue team quite nicely and have a little shine towards them. They do actually have a light blue color and a dark blue color on the pulses, so I feel like they'll have this on this wheel too. A look at the grey now, one that's quite similar to the titanium white but has that sort of grey tint to it, and the grey also has a bit of white in it on the pulses as well, so I added that white sort of flare. Similarly priced to the forest green will be the purple. These actually look really nice. They have that sort of pink tint towards them in the middle, and then that little purple coloring around the edge. Now finally, before the big reveal of the titanium white, a similar looking wheel to the white is the sky blue, and these look so nice. Once again, I've taken this look from both the discotheques and the loopers. They have a bit of white with that sky blue color, so I've decided to implement this in the sky blue. The titanium white look amazing, and I definitely feel these wheels will be over 70 keys, maybe close to the 100 key mark when they first drop, and might slowly go down in value, but they definitely will be some of the nicest white wheels that we'll have on Rocket League so far. Thank you guys all for watching. If you guys have enjoyed or learned something new and know which wheels you want to buy from these new Chronos, or if you want to get them at all, then make sure to drop a like. Also subscribe to the channel because we're close to 50,000 subscribers, and this is unfortunately the end of today's video, but I'll catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace. If you guys have got this far in the video, then make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. They're both at JAKRSYT, and it would be very appreciated if you used to follow me, and have an awesome day.